You're watching Mugen TV RPG Haven. Experience a fantasy like no other.
Hey everyone, this is MugenLord here, and I'm back again with another video. And it's been a while since I covered Final Fantasy VII Remake here on my channel. The game is 2 months away from launch, and I figure it would be a great time to discuss some of the recent details surrounding this game. Now, in my opinion, I believe this game is one of Squaresoft's most ambitious projects since the original that released on the PS1 hardware in 1997. In fact, a recent article published by TechRadar states that the remake will require 100 gigabytes of free space to install. The game already has been confirmed to be 2 Blu-ray discs of game content and is looking to surpass Red Dead Redemption 2's 104 gigabytes install size. So, what does this say about the remake of Final Fantasy VII? Is this game more than just a remake? Well, all signs point to this fact. Tetsuya Nomura and his team are working hard to deliver a new experience to not only newcomers, but also to the fans who played the original game released on the PS1. We've already been introduced to a few new elements not found in the original game. A perfect example is the new soldier named Roach. And by the recent trailer, it looks like we'll be encountering him more than one time during our playthrough with the game. So, could this character also hint to additional backstory to Soldier and the Shinra Corporation? Could we also expect more new characters throughout the entire game? I guess we would have to wait and see about that. We've finally been introduced to an aspect of the game that most fans were wondering if it's going to be incorporated into this game. The part I am speaking about is the Honeybee Inn. Now, if you have not played the original game before, you had to say Tifa, who was captured and auctioned off to Don Cornello's brothel. It was up to Cloud to disguise himself as a woman in order to enter the brothel with Aerith. You had to complete a series of side quests in order to obtain the materials needed to dress as a woman. And it looks like the Honeybee Inn is intact, but with a few changes to fit today's sensitive society. Not only that, we have also been introduced to Red 13, another character who joins your party at the end of the Midgard story arc. And I certainly wasn't expecting to see Genova battle, since you don't really fight her until you enter the ship of Junon. So they are most definitely switching things up a bit for those who are familiar with the original game. But it's good to see Heidegard, Scarlet, and President Shinra remade with such fine detail as the rest of the characters. And from the information that we have so far, it looks like the first episode of this multi-part game will only focus on Midgard. Now, I'm completely fine with it, only if it means more fleshed out characters, plot elements, and expanded locations. And from what it looks like, we in fact may be getting more in-depth lore surrounding the slums and its citizens. Details appeared on the Final Fantasy VII Remake Twitter that explains you can partake in various different quests in the game. So, Final Fantasy VII Remake has a proper questing mechanic that checks off objectives you have completed for NPCs during your time with the game. It also looked like the weapon system mechanic is a bit different than what we've remembered. Each weapon has its own special skills assigned to them. You equip the weapon in order to master their abilities, and you can also upgrade your favorite weapons as well. Materia works slightly different and will appear on your character weapon for that extra cosmetic effect. There will also be materia that will also allow you and your character to counter and add more combo potential to each character. And speaking of characters, more Tifa gameplay was explained, and oh boy, she's sounding more and more like a fighting game character as of right now. Now, we finally get a glimpse of Shiva as well as Carbuncle and Chocobo Mog, and as far as I'm concerned, Carbuncle and Chocobo Mog are known to be DLC or pre-order incentives, so if you're interested in wanting those characters, you can pre-order the game in the deluxe edition. And all in all, the game is shaping up to be something quite epic. I can see why they had to push the game up into April. I want them to make sure that this game is treated with much polish as possible. And as of right now, it's already been confirmed that episode 2 is already underway, and it's going to be even more ambitious than episode 1. And I understand why. Because Final Fantasy VII really expands the scope after players leave Midgard. But I will leave that for another video. So if you like the video, I will definitely love to hear your opinions. What do you think about Final Fantasy VII Remake? Can we really call this a remake? Because right now it looks like this game is definitely going to be a totally different experience with all the additional content they add into it, how they're going to flesh out Midgard. And if you haven't played Final Fantasy VII, the original, or are you looking forward to trying out Final Fantasy VII Remake? I definitely want to hear your thoughts in the comment section below. If you like this video, please like, share, and pass it around. And if you want to hear more news and details regarding Final Fantasy VII Remake, hit the bell to be notified. This is MugenLord signing off. See you Game Fiends later. Peace out. It looks like you reached the end of the video. Well, while you're at it, check out some of my other discussion videos by clicking on the annotations below, and don't forget to follow me on other social media platforms to stay up to date with future content. Signing off.